What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be going over the nitty and gritty of getting kind of prepared for this show prep on December 1st. This is going to be about a 6-month show prep, and I know before kind of said that like I'm not going to be doing a super long prep again, but we're doing it a little bit different, and we are doing a little bit of a longer prep because we put on a bunch of body fat, but we also put on a bunch of muscle as well. So, all right, so kind of the first rule of business before you start any diet or prep is to get the metrics, things that you guys are going to be measuring. And in this case, right now, we have a scale. Now, I'm gonna add like maybe 1 to 2 pounds onto this because I did, for one, kind of eat breakfast this morning. I had some oatmeal as well as a coffee, and then also my clothes as well. So we're gonna step on the scale. Now, keep in mind, here, I'm gonna show you guys exactly what I'm weighing. Keep in mind, I did step on stage about 3.5 months ago, almost 4 months ago, weighing in at 165 pounds, and I'm currently 212 pounds. So that's a lot of weight that I've gained over the last few months. So it's honestly not a bad starting point. Like I said, I have gained a lot of muscle, gained a lot of body fat as well. So that's why we're kind of doing a little bit of a longer prep so that we don't lose a lot of that muscle over the next like 6 months. All right, so the next course of action is we are actually going to find a show that we are going to compete in. Like I said, we're doing an OCB show instead of an NPC. Difference between that is that one's natty and one's not natty. I'm doing the natty one, literally just kind of going into Google and searching OCB shows in AZ 2025. Let's see if they have them up actually. Oh, they do. Okay. So Phoenix right here. So there's one right here. 6/14/2025 OCB Arizona Scorcher Pro/Amateur. So this is probably the one that I'm going to go with. Seems like that's the only one for OCB specifically that's going to be going on in Arizona around that time. So that's going to be the one that we're going to do. So found our show. June 14th is the dates that we got to hit. So all right, guys, so picked up some pre-workout. We got the Beyond Raw Lit, the pre kind of cans. I've always been a fan of the Beyond Raw Lit products. If I were to get sponsored by them, I would definitely say yes, for sure, so you know. But yeah, we have the Green Jolly Rancher pre-workout. Currently, I left my pre-workout over at my buddy's house, so we gotta make do. Today, we're hitting legs. We're going to TG. Now is a perfect time to kind of talk to you guys about my current split. Current split, I actually was talking to a pretty cool friend at TG, and he is super shredded. I think he's like 45 years old, and he is the most shredded person I've ever seen in my entire life. He is an OCB pro. He's a natural athlete, which is absolutely insane, especially being at 45 years old. So basically what he does is he trains one single muscle group every single day for about 6 days and then kind of repeats that whole process. Personally, over the last like few months, I really haven't been feeling super great in the gym in terms of like not being bored. Like I'm super bored when I get through my workouts. Like I'll hit chest, and then once I get to like the triceps portion, I'll get super bored and just like kind of just half-ass it. So gonna kind of try a different approach. Working out one muscle group, just absolutely blow up that one muscle group. And yeah, so currently we're gonna go hit legs. We're gonna hit some quads. We're gonna hit some hamstrings. We're gonna hit some calves because my calves are small. And yeah. Oh, apparently, so I was also talking to him as well. And apparently in OCB, well, actually not OCB, but just men's physique in general, they actually judge on legs now for men's physique, which is absolutely wild because it was never like that, where, you know, people would judge your legs and kind of how you're filling out your shorts and whatnot. So that is an interesting aspect. I'm glad I started working out legs a few years ago and started growing these bad boys. But yeah, it's leg day, so let's get it. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to today's commentary. Like I said before, we are hitting some legs today. Doing a little bit of stretching before we get started for the IT band. IT band stretching has been really helping out a lot lately, especially with hitting legs. I naturally have extremely tight IT bands. So if you guys also do struggle with tight IT bands, give a couple of these exercises a try. We're going to jump into the first exercise. I actually kind of consider this more so of a warm-up exercise personally, but we have back extensions. And the reason why I do back extensions is because I have a really weak back, honestly. And doing these back extensions has been really helping out with kind of warming up the lower back, moving into these leg exercises. So the first leg exercise that we got is the standard leg press. We do have a little bit of a more narrow stance, more like a goblet squat, I would say. And basically what we did is 4 to 5 sets of 12 to 15 reps. Now with this exercise, pretty much with all exercises, we're going to try our best to go move up in weight every single set, kind of keep the muscles firing and kind of pushing for that growth factor. Next exercise that we got into is single leg extensions. It doesn't matter really which one you do. You can either do both leg extensions or single leg extensions. I like to switch it up every once in a while. I feel like personally I get a better contraction if I do singles, so that's kind of what I did here. We did another 4 to 5 sets of 12 to 15 reps, trying to go up in weight every single set. So the next exercise that we moved on to is a hamstring curl, kind of the same as the leg extensions. It doesn't really matter what type of machine you really do, it just kind of all comes down to preference. I personally have been liking this single leg standing leg curl machine a little bit better. I feel like I get a little bit better of a contraction, and overall it just feels super comfortable for me. So just kind of try out different machines and see which one works best for you. And last but not least, we hit some calves because they are super small, but we are growing them, so it's not that big of a deal. Like I said previously, men's physique is looking a little bit more at legs for competitors, so we definitely have to keep our legs growing in the right direction. But personally, I started to do a lot of these sitting calf raises. They are super comfortable, and a lot of people, they don't typically do this type of movement. A lot of their movement is standing, so try out sitting calf raises if you can. And right here, we're just doing a little bit of a physique update. So I'll kind of put on the side here basically what I looked like when I stepped on stage compared to now. And as you can see, it is a crazy difference. I've, like I said, gained a lot of body fat, gained a lot of muscle, and overall, I am feeling, honestly, the body dysmorphia has definitely kicked in for sure. So I'm excited to really get shredded again. But yeah, let me know if you guys like the commentary. Leave a comment down below if you guys did enjoy it. But yeah, that is it. Alright guys, that is it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure you guys smash the thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next one.